Hi, Eliud. Hi, Omola.
Hello.
Hi, Jamie. Welcome.
Hello everyone. Hello Harun.
Hi, Dan. How are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm well. I'm well. Just waiting for people to join in.
Yeah, of course.
Welcome, Alan. Welcome, Daniel. Welcome, Charles. Welcome, Simon. Let's give people about 5 more minutes to join in and then we begin. Welcome, guys. We're giving people 5 minutes to join in and then we begin. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's Intersect Working Group Developer Advocate Working Group session, Developer Experience Working Group session. My name is Harun Mwangi. I will be your guide for today, and I am one of the new developer advocates for the Cardano Developer Advocate program. We are four of us, and we will be your advocates for the next 9 months. Today, I'm joined with Dan Baruka, one of the other advocates. Dan, if you don't mind inviting yourself.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, as Harun was saying, my name is Dan Baruka. I think last time we were together, and we'll be moderating with Harun this session. Thank you.
So a bit of background about myself. I am a Cardano developer. I've been in the ecosystem for about 4 years now. Started learning from Imago Academy, where I learned the basics of smart contract development and blockchain. I've also worked as a social media manager for Imago Academy, one of the founding entities of Cardano, as well as Smart Blocks ambassador for Imago as well, where the task was mostly introducing universities to Cardano blockchain and trying to get them to introduce Cardano into their curriculum. I currently work at Anastasia Labs as a smart contract developer, and now privileged to be a developer advocate for Intersect. Just to get the formalities out of the way, we are a developer experience working group. This is a community of developer advocates from Intersect who make building on Cardano accessible and rewarding for everyone. We'll get a bit into what Intersect is as we continue. Who we are: part of Intersect MBOs, open source office. We bridge core Cardano development and the global community of builders and contributors. What we do: we are here to remove barriers, whether you're a complete beginner or an experienced developer. We help you find your way into the Cardano ecosystem by improving documentation, creating learning paths, gathering your feedback, and building a supportive community. This session is one of those endeavors towards building a supportive and sustainable community. Why this session matters: this is the second batch of developer advocates. The first batch was mostly experimental. So we are here now to build on what the first cohort did, and we are trying to create a structured path towards being able to join Cardano from a beginner level. Background really doesn't matter, but for developers, it is most beneficial because Cardano is technology project, and most of the jobs here are mostly technical. So today's goals will be to introduce Cardano and what makes Cardano unique, the opportunities available, both technical and non-technical, to help you understand how to get started and answer any questions you might have. So our commitment is by the end, you'll know exactly where to go next. We are open to every question. No question is too complex. The reason I'm also here is because I asked some very basic questions from the beginning, and one of the key ways to succeed in Cardano and in blockchain is to be open about the questions and what you do not understand. The community so far, in my experience, has been very supportive. So what is Cardano? Cardano is a decentralized proof-of-stake blockchain platform, known for its academic and research-driven approach to development. It was founded by the Ethereum co-founders called Charles Hoskinson in 2015 and launched in 2017. For those of you who may know, this might be very basic, but we have a variety of audience today. Many people are beginners and would like to know, so we have to go at least through a bit of the introduction. So the goal of Cardano is to be more scalable, secure, and sustainable, and a sustainable alternative to other blockchain networks. Its native cryptocurrency is ADA. In simple terms, Cardano is a blockchain platform where you can build applications that no single company or government controls. Think of financial apps without banks, peer-to-peer, that is, digital ownership systems, voting platforms, and more, all running on a decentralized network. If you guys will have questions, we can dive deeper. Feel free to ask questions at any point. This is better if it is more of a dialogue and discussion more than just one person talking. So in case you feel like you are lost, drop a question in the chat or just raise your hand. We will give you an opportunity to ask. If you feel like you want to add or contribute something, the same, raise your hand. You will be given an opportunity. Here, everyone's voice matters. So what are the key features of Cardano? What makes it like different from other blockchains? Cardano is research-driven. The project emphasizes peer-reviewed research and formal development methods involving top cryptographers and engineers. Every protocol feature undergoes academic peer review before implementation. It's like publishing scientific papers before building. This means fewer bugs, better security, and features designed to last decades. It is sustainable by design because of the proof of stake system we talked about earlier. So what this means is that it uses a proof of stake algorithm called Ouroboros, which basically allows people to be able to put up their ADA, stake their ADA, lock them somewhere in a smart contract. And this makes it 99.9% more efficient as opposed to other systems such as proof of work, which is what Bitcoin uses, which mostly utilizes electricity to mine blocks. So here, participants just stake ADA to secure the network and earn rewards. Interesting fact, Cardano was the first to introduce proof of stake, and now also Ethereum has proof of stake, and so do other many blockchains. So it has a layered architecture. It has a settlement layer and a computational layer for smart contracts and decentralized applications. Separating it into layers allows it to be more flexible and efficient, and it allows like it allows each layer to be upgradable independently without affecting the others. So Cardano also has a rich plethora of smart contract developer tools, and it has various smart contract programming languages such as Plutus, Aiken, Malo, Option, Helios for JavaScript-based or web developers. So if you're a Python developer, there is an entryway at least through Python. There is, if you're a JavaScript developers, I know most of you here are JavaScript developers, there's an entry path through Helios. But then the most widely used smart contract languages right now are Plutus and Aiken. Aiken is based on Haskell, a functional-based programming language. It takes a bit of time to learn, but then it is also known for being very powerful, expressive, and reliable. Aiken is the modern and more developer-friendly programming language. It helps people get up and running real quick with experimenting with smart contracts. So another key feature is decentralized governance. ADA holders can vote on proposals for protocol upgrades and fund new projects through a decentralized treasury. Ensuring the network's future is community-driven. No CEO decides Cardano's future, the community shapes the roadmap through on-chain governance. And if all of you become members of the Cardano ecosystem, you will also have a voice here. So scaling solutions. Cardano has implemented and is working on scaling solutions, layer 2s such as Hydra to increase transaction speeds and lower costs. These solutions allow the network to handle thousands of transactions per second while maintaining security and decentralization. Before we finish on what Cardano is, I think it is important we mention that it is referred to as a third generation blockchain, meaning it is an upgrade of what Bitcoin showed we could achieve with decentralized tech, and what Ethereum showed the potential of blockchain when it comes to building financial products beyond just currencies for holding. So you might be wondering what people are building in the Cardano ecosystem. So financial systems are very popular, lending platforms, decentralized exchanges, stable coins, and all without traditional banks or intermediaries. If you stay long enough in the ecosystem, you're going to definitely interact with these. Digital ownership, NFTs, art marketplaces, collectibles, gaming assets you actually own and can transfer freely, identity and credentials, education certificates, professional credentials, digital IDs you control, not stored in company databases. Think of maybe healthcare records that you do not want to share with every single hospital. You just want the doctor who's checking you up to be able to see your medical history, and you would be able to live with that information without leaving it with them. Governance and voting, transparent voting systems. DAOs, this means decentralized autonomous organizations. Community decision-making platforms. Intersect is a rough example of what a DAO would be, because it is decentralized. It is aiming towards getting more and more autonomous. So joining Intersect at least gives you an opportunity to participate in DAOs and see actually how global communities interact and organize in order to develop platforms and products. Gaming and metaverse. Games where you own your items, virtual worlds, and real economic systems. This is what made Zuckerberg change the name of Facebook, because it's going to be a big industry. The future anticipates many games, many interactions in games, transacting with real values, and meta and digital worlds transacting with real actual value. So why do developers choose Cardano? Because it has a strong foundation, as I've been explaining. It is built to last with academic rigor. There's available funding. We have Project Catalyst, which provides grants. It's basically, I'll talk about it more, but then it's basically sort of a decentralized VC fund where anyone who's in Cardano can apply to get grants and can also vote on proposals. There are also other opportunities within Project Catalyst that we will explore. Supportive community, active forums, working groups such as this, and mentorship. Multiple languages, build with tools you already know, JavaScript, Python, Rust, Haskell. Environmental responsibility, build guilt-free with minimum energy use because of the proof of stake we discussed. Makes it environmentally friendly, uses very minimal energy. Through decentralization, no company can shut down your project. Long-term vision, focus on sustainability over hype. Of all the blockchains, I believe Cardano is the one that's most focused on sustainability rather than hype. So I will be sharing with you guys like these resources where you can go and learn more about developers or about Cardano. We will also be publishing this developer experience website, and you can also find it in our repository. If you don't mind, Dan, to share the link of our GitHub repo. So you'll be able to find this in our GitHub repo before we update it if you want to refresh on what we have discussed. But then the goal is to create something, a website where people can just come and be able to start on their own. So about Intersect MBO. Intersect MBO is a member-based organization for the Cardano blockchain ecosystem dedicated to ensuring its continuity, maintenance, and decentralized future development. It serves as a central hub where community members, developers, and organizations collaborate to guide the project's strategic direction and governance. So we'll also share this. For those of you who joined with the link, you found it here. You found it in our Google form. So this is our website. Building together to drive Cardano forward. Intersect is a member-driven organization at the heart of the Cardano ecosystem, placing the community at the center of Cardano's ongoing development and direction. So Intersect empowers a distributed network of builders and contributors who share a common belief that every voice matters and we are stronger when we build together. Our members create a secure collaborative environment that supports Cardano's continued growth and evolution, ensuring progress happens in a trusted and inclusive space. So that's basically what we do. So we have over 1,800 members worldwide in 74 countries. We have 2.7 thousand associates, 50 plus enterprise members, and 8 committees. So generally, the whole of Cardano is governed by Intersect, and Intersect governs it through these 8 committees. Through working groups, we have very many working groups, and we believe there's a place for everyone. Whether you're from Web 2, whether you're not from tech, whether you're in a completely different industry, sales, marketing, there's a place for you within Intersect and within Cardano. And we currently have 6 community hubs. So we've mentioned them, but then just for emphasis, key functions facilitating governance. Intersect is a core institution in the implementing Cardano's community-led governance model. We don't need to get into this, but then for those who are in Cardano, you know it was called Voltaire era and specified by the Cardano Improvement Proposal 1649. This is something else that's really cool about Cardano. Even the core tech, you can also contribute like proposals in the core tech. And if they are considered and accepted, they can be implemented. It provides the off-chain structure and tooling like GovTool that enables on-chain voting and decision-making by EDA holders and their delegates. So DREPs, delegated representatives, this is another opportunity. You can be delegated to vote on behalf of someone, and someone can vote on your behalf if you delegate them. So coordinating development. The organization orchestrates the delivery of community-approved Cardano technical roadmap. A key part of this is to facilitate working groups and committees, e.g. technical steering, budget civics, which assign specific tasks, discuss proposals, and coordinate open source development and core technologies. Intersect plays a crucial administrative role in managing the Cardano treasury funds. It implements policies for transparency, accountability, and the disbursement of funds for community-approved projects using a mix of traditional contracts and smart contracts, often guided by recommendations from its budget committee. It supports community by hosting events such as this, hackathons. For those who are interested, there is currently an ongoing Cardano Summit hackathon. It is primarily for the African community, and it has very many different hubs. If you're interested, there will be a community feedback form where you can fill in, and if you're interested, you can just indicate there. So it supports the community by hosting events, hackathons, and town halls to foster collaboration and local engagement through regional hubs. These platforms are used to solicit input that feeds into the working groups and governance processes. So it provides a neutral ground. Intersect was created to shift the responsibility for the network's future away from the initial founding entities. IOG, Cardano Foundation, and Imago. It acts as a decentralized community-driven town square where the working groups, committees, and general membership can safely deliberate and guide the project's direction. So initially, Cardano was founded by IOG, like we discussed with Charles Hoskinson, and the Cardano Foundation. IOG is the technical arm, the one in charge of building core Cardano. Cardano Foundation is an NGO. It is the one that is responsible for ensuring that the community and Cardano and IOG and Imago maintains the ethos of Cardano, that is decentralization and participation and community participation and support. And then Imago, which was the commercial and marketing arm of Cardano. So Intersect, during this CAP 1694, we moved the responsibility of maintenance from these three entities to Intersect. So membership in Intersect is open to individuals and institutions with both free and paid tiers, offering different levels of participation, including the ability to join working groups, committees, and vote on important decisions. The organization is run by a governing board and an executive team with elected members from the community. I hope that is clear. So if you don't mind, I'd like to pause for a bit and ask if there are any questions so far.
Harun, I think there was a question. It was not a question. It was like Ben wanted to join the community. So
Yes.
maybe you can explain what can be the first step to join. I know that we have the kickoff file where he can get a lot of information about how to get started. He's a React.js developer, so maybe as a developer he can go back. He was, I think, I don't know, maybe in the previous call, so he can get back to the kickoff file page to get more information how to get started as a developer. And I don't know if you have anything to add on that, on top of that.
Yes. If you can share the kickoff link, that would be nice, because
just up there on top of your you see session one. Okay. You are in the session 2 on your left. Yes.
Directive kickoff.
Yeah.
I'm using the local repository. That's why.
Okay, so I can share directly here from the online.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yes, please. I'll also share. Where is it? The contribution ladder. This is a direct place you can start immediately with contributing.
And again, if you guys have any question, even after the call, you can just use the repo developer experience repo, and then you can go to issues, and you can create a blank issues with any question, even if you want to get in touch with one of us, or even if you have any question, suggestion, or anything. You just create an issue with what you want to get, or what you want as an explanation. We'll be happy to get in touch, or to explain, or to respond to your question. And if you have any specific question, you can directly contact OSO at intersect.org. I've just dropped the email in the chat. Feel free to anytime reach out. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Back to you.
So before we discuss about how we can become a member and the benefits of becoming a member, let's dive into the opportunities. So we structured this into 2 paths for easier digestion: the technical contributions and the non-technical contributions. So for the technical contributions, you would build the protocols, create applications, develop tools, test and secure the network, write technical documentation, to name just a few of the things. For the non-technical, just a brief would be build communities, create content, develop partnerships, manage projects, design interfaces. Basically, think everything you would do in Web 2 still applies here. So for this, what I usually tell people is, if you're looking to reskill or upskill, blockchain is still relatively new. A lot of talent is needed. Just because it is new doesn't mean that the old skills are gone. So I encourage people who, whatever it is they do, if they are lawyers, if they are marketers, who are whatever occupation they do, and they would be interested to upskill or reskill, look into blockchain. Cardano is also a very supportive space to grow. Us as the mentors, we are here to guide you whenever you need. So do not shy away. If you're a lawyer, you add blockchain, there's blockchain law. Blockchain is poised to reappend almost everything that we do in the future. So blockchain is going to be a very crucial part of our future. So it is good to know at least a little bit about it and see how you can pair it with whatever it is you do. So let's start with the non-technical opportunities. So we talked about community building. You can help grow and strengthen the Cardano community in your region by organizing local events, translate documents and content into your language, moderate community channels, create beginner-friendly educational content, which is part of what we're doing as the developer advocates, host workshops and learning sessions, build regional Cardano communities. This is for anyone who enjoys connecting people and teaching others. Content creation, basically, if you know what Cardano is and you're a content creator, you can create blogs, videos, podcasts, and as you're learning, as you're understanding, also educate your audience with infographics, social media content, whatever it is. This is for mostly writers, videographers, designer, educators, and storytellers. So business development partners, connect Cardano with real-world use cases, enterprises, and institutions. So you'd basically be identifying strategic partnership opportunities, help on board enterprise to Cardano, facilitate collaboration between projects, and connect Cardano with universities and institutions, and develop go-to-market strategies, etc. This is for people with business, sales, or partnership experience who understand both technology and business. Marketing and communications, I don't think this needs a lot of explanation, but build awareness and shape the narrative around Cardano and its ecosystem. So this is mostly for marketing professionals, communication specialists, and brand builders. Project management, self-explanatory. Keep initiatives organized, on track, and moving forward across distributed teams. This is mostly for organized individuals who excel at coordination and planning. UI and UX. Now, if you're a designer in Web 2, and you feel like you would want to look at blockchain as an option, nothing much really changes other than maybe learning about how the UI and UX in blockchain looks like. Wallet interfaces are a bit different than what you'd find in Web 2. DApp user interfaces, DApp, this is decentralized application. When you see DApp, it means decentralized application. Transaction flows and onboarding, data visualization. There's a lot of information in the blockchains. People would like to be able to see, visualize, and interpret that information. One of our local communities, we have our local organization is called Lidonation. They recently built a tool where we could see votes for the votes being cast for Catalyst, which was a very consequential tool, as everyone was rushing there to see how their projects were doing in Project Catalyst. So these are things that can be done, and these are things that are being done with also other Kenyans and other Africans as well. So for UI, UX, visual brand identities and logos, marketing materials. So this is mostly for designers passionate about user experience and visual communication. So we also have the Intersect working groups. I mentioned earlier that Intersect manages Cardano using through the working groups, the 8 working groups. So out of this, the non-technical ones are 5. We have the Intersect Steering Committee, which focuses on strategic direction and organizational governance. The Cardano Budget Committee, Treasury Management and Fund Allocation, Cardano Civics Committee, Governance and Constitutional Matters, Membership and Community Committee, Community Growth and Engagement, Growth and Marketing Community, Ecosystem Marketing and Growth Strategies. The reason why this is important is because all these are committees that need people. Some positions, many positions are temporary and they are rotational. Some positions are gotten through elections, so anyone with specific skills that are required for whichever place you see yourself fit can apply for to be in these committees. Some of them have rewards, some of them have compensations, some of them have stipends. So Cardano Product Committee, this is a cross-functional committee. It focuses on product strategy and feature prioritization, which involves both technical and business decisions. This is for anyone interested in shaping Cardano's future through collaborative governance and community building. Any questions so far from people who are not that technical and in the meeting?
Yeah, I think there is a question in the chat. Someone is especially requesting about opportunities in grant for applications. Yeah. Harun, are you there?
Yes. Thanks, Simon, for your question. I'll get to that. I'll get to that shortly. Like it's part of it's part of today's structure. So let me just try and hurry up because I see time is going. So for the technical opportunities, these are for the devs in the meeting. Opportunities for developers and those who want to build on Cardano, building decentralized applications such as DeFi platforms, NFT marketplaces, gaming applications. We mentioned them earlier. Smart contract languages you can learn. Plutus, Haskell-based, powerful and expressive. Aiken, modern, developer-friendly alternative. Malo, domain-specific for financial contracts. Option, Python-based for accessibility. Helios, JavaScript-based for web developers. So I hope you guys are finding the devs here can identify their place. Developers interested in building products, experience with web development may find this helpful. So developer tools and infrastructure, sorry?
There's also PluTS, which is the TypeScript one.
Oh, thanks for that, Phil. Yes, there's also PluTS for TypeScript. I'll add it to the documentation. There are others also coming up. Learned about a new one from TXPipe today. It's called TX3 as well. It's meant for new entrants into the ecosystem. We will be adding all this to our documentation. So developer tools and infrastructure, you can also build tools and services such as SDKs and libraries. A bunch of you have built projects in JavaScript before or TypeScript. So you can use those skills and come and transfer them by pairing them with a smart contract language. You can build APIs and blockchain data services, IDE plugins, testing frameworks, development templates and boilerplates, also monitoring and analytics tools. So some examples of some common platforms is Blockfrost, Koios, and Maestros. They use freemium models to provide APIs. They use Blockfrost, Koios, and Maestros. They use freemium models to provide APIs. They use Blockfrost, Koios, and Maestros. They use freemium models to provide APIs. They use freemium models to provide APIs. There are a bunch of others we can get into deeper once we continue with these developer sessions. For those who don't feel like this is enough, it is worth mentioning we will be having a similar topic next week on Wednesday, 10 a.m. Kenyan time, 7 a.m. UTC. For everyone else, who this is for? Developers who enjoy building infrastructure and tooling. So testing, ensure Cardano's infrastructure and applications are reliable, secure, and bug-free. What you'd do is participate in testnet initiatives, conduct integration tests, also learn about security research and vulnerability disclosures. This is for developers interested in quality assurance and security. So technical documentation and education, make Cardano easier to understand and use through clear, comprehensive documentation and tutorials. So you can create technical tutorials, API documentation, which is mostly what we are doing here in this developer experience working group. Code examples and repositories, workshop materials, and best practice documents. This is for developers who enjoy teaching, explaining technical concepts clearly. So stake pool operators, these are the people who run infrastructure that secures Cardano's network and earn rewards. So what this entails is maintaining 24/7 high availability infrastructure. You need a computer, and you need a computer for this with some specifications. Today we are not getting deep into this. Over the coming sessions, we will be getting deeper and deeper into all of this. Your job is to produce blocks and validate transactions, monitor node performance and network health, and participate in governance decisions. So who this is for? People with systems administration, networking skills, and interest in blockchain infrastructure. But this is the technical term. Basically, it's for someone with a computer and interested in tinkering with new software. So requirements: Linux systems, network security expertise, understanding of Ouroboros consensus. One key thing you will learn now when you join Cardano, that there will be a lot of learning, and it should not dishearten you, because as you learn, it gets easier, and as it gets easier, you get more ideas, and as you get more ideas, you can build more. So core protocol development, you can work on the foundation. Okay. So you can work on the foundational code that powers the entire Cardano blockchain. So this is for developers comfortable with an interest in learning Haskell, Rust, and low-level development. So we have the Intersect technical committees and working groups. These are for the techies in the group. Participate in technical coordination and development of Cardano through Intersect. So there's the technical steering committee, which focuses on the technical roadmap and architecture decisions. The open source committee, which is what we are under right now. It's for the developer ecosystem and open source strategy. So there are a variety of working groups under the open source committee. We do not need to get into them right now. Perhaps you can read as we go on. So the employment opportunities. Cardano is vibrant and growing, offering numerous career paths beyond individual contribution, freelance grants, funding, or entrepreneurship. You can find full-time, part-time, and contract work across various organizations. So just for an overview, these are all Intersect members building on blockchain and Cardano. These people need developers, they need your help, they need contributors. So it's just a matter of engaging, a little education, and getting out there, and there will be a place for you. So, Simon, you were talking about grants, so let's talk a bit about how you can fund your ideas. So Project Catalyst is decentralized innovation fund where the community votes on which projects to fund. So think of it as a decentralized VC firm where the community collectively agrees on the projects they feel that are valuable to the community and should be given priorities. So it's a community-driven treasury, just like I've said, where ADA holders vote on proposals. If your project gets funded, you receive milestone-based payments to build it. So, Simon, this is one way you can get grants. It is open to anyone. The only condition is you need to be an ADA holder. And yeah, actually, that's the only condition. So how it works is submit your project proposal during an active funding round. Your proposal, community reviews your proposal and provides feedback. ADA holders vote on which project should be funded. You get funded with milestone-based payments. You build and deliver your project with community transparency. So funding amounts range from 15K USDs to well over 200K, depending on project and scope. Proposal categories are different in each funding round, so be on a lookout for that. So this might not be very relevant for now, but then they usually change. So other ways you can participate in Project Catalyst, you can become a proposal assessor. The job is to review and rate proposals. I believe there's a small stipend for that. You can become a community reviewer. You can review and the quality of assessments. And you can challenge team members, help define funding categories. The Project Catalyst link is here for people who are interested in finding out more about Project Catalyst and grants.
Harun, I'm going to jump in here on you. That's his text, by the way.
Okay.
There's a couple questions here in the chat, and those who have asked them, if you're comfortable, I'd welcome you to come up to the stage here to ask those. That way we can ensure that you get your answer. Peter, I'm not sure if yours was a response or another question there. Maybe I'm not seeing the context unless that's in response to Sonia. For Sonia's question, for a non-technical newbie, what is the difference between being an associate and a member? For one, a key difference is that if you become a member, you have an opportunity to apply to one of the committees that have been announced or reviewed here in this section. You also have the ability to vote for who sits on these committees, if you're familiar with any of those. In terms of what can help you build a career in this ecosystem better or faster, I do want to have a clear definition of that. I don't know that I have the exact best one, but being a member is something that you can put on your profile. You do have some different badging that is available to you. So even from a non-technical perspective, a lot of the Web3 wallets are still pretty user-friendly. So you can get a badge either way, as an associate or a member, but you can collect those as you move up the train. As a member with the voting ability or the ability to sit on a committee, I don't know if there's clear access delineations, but there can or may be in the future, where as a member you may have more access to materials than associates do, whereas associates may receive just high-level communications and be able to attend working groups, but that actual committee level is typically geared towards more of the members, and that's where some of the harder work is going to be done. When I say harder, I kind of mean just more meaningful. But yes, if we need to dig into that membership piece, we can look at that separately, or try to find a devoted section to that, but we can work on that in the background. Hopefully that answers the questions there. I did mention the $10 a year that can be paid as 10 ADA as well. So there's multiple options for wallet payments and fiat payments. Sorry to interrupt.
Daniel Muihoti, I cannot see your question.
Just,
Are there issues
I
that
think
fit
it was
first?
very
Oh.
up. Yeah.
Oh, it's been answered. It's been answered.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was requesting if there is issues for the newcomers, new developers on Cardano. Yeah, I think yes.
Oh yeah.
I've just
Mary,
got
how does one join for the non-technical aspect? Well, the best way the best way is to at least first of all understand like what it is you are good at, and join the Intersect Discord so that you can attend the different committees, working group sessions. You will get working group sessions such as this. If you find that this developer working group session is not for you, you can try marketing, you can try another committee, you can try another different working group session and find one that fits for you. Okay, so let me just Intersect participation. This is what I'm talking about. So there are technical working groups, developer experience, non-technical committees like membership and community committee. The focus is member growth, engagement, events, regional chapters, activities, event coordination, community building, member benefits, even also just trying to form a community in your own hub, learning a bit about blockchain and sharing the information. Those are very good places to start, because the more you learn, the more you get inside, the more you know what's next, how deep the rabbit hole goes. So let's see. So we are done with the most important things. So let's talk about membership and grants.
We have another question here. I wanted to try to answer that.
Okay.
Dr. or Mary, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just mentioning the question in the chat. Yeah. So yeah, you can go on text.
I wasn't sure if they were going to ask the question or not. I wanted to understand what it was pointed to. It's quite general.
Yes,
Mary.
Yes. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Thank you for this opportunity. So to clarify my question, in the developer aspect, maybe you need some skills. You have to be a developer. You need to know other programming language just before you join. But with the non-developer aspect, do you need what qualifies you to join as a non-technical person? Do you need maybe a certificate in marketing, or that's what I mean?
No. You don't. We just need you to have passion and interest and commitment, because that's really what it takes. Most of the individuals in this ecosystem are self-driven. Yes, are self-driven. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
So if I get what you mean, is the zeal to work and
Yes.
commitment. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
and learn and work. That's it.
Okay. Thank you.
You'll find that it's more of a learning culture here. We're always learning new things because we are at the edge of technology. Things are always changing really rapidly. So you always have to keep abreast with what's happening. 8 Pro?
Yes. Good evening, everyone. Hope you are doing good. Personally, I had a small issue joining. That's why I was a bit later due to my network. So I just wanted some advice. For me personally, I'm a front-end, I'm a full stack developer coming from the JavaScript ecosystem. I do front-end and back-end. And I've also tried developing in the Web3 ecosystem, the blockchain. Yeah, I started in Ethereum using Solidity. But current now I'm into Cardano ecosystem, and I want to get deeper and involve myself and also start building, be also a member of the community and contributing. So I just wanted to know what's the advice, what advice can you guys give us for a person with blockchain experience, like with in another language, who wants to switch in Cardano, where to start, like what going like giving some advice to help someone go fast. You know, for us who have been developing, we learning from start, it's kind of difficult. So if you have some tips, but I think it might also help other people who are listening. So that's my question. I don't know if I'm clear enough.
Yes. You're very clear. Dan has just shared last week's session, the kickoff. It has some useful links. If you want to get straight into programming, like into development, because like you are a developer, I'd advise picking first of all picking the programming language you'd want to focus on. If it is Aiken or Plutus or Plutarch or any of the others that I had mentioned. Once you start, they are usually very helpful tutorials. Like, for instance, the Aiken tutorial, you can literally run a validator in literally 10 minutes. They say that in their page. Let me just show you. Aiken. They say that in their page, and it's actually true. I timed myself. You can literally get started within 10 minutes by following this Aiken tutorial. Aiken is much simpler to begin programming. So I would advocate for getting acquainted with Aiken. If you're interested, you can reach out. We can help. Mentorship is open for everyone. You can reach out to any of us. So I'm sharing the Aiken link right there.
There is
yes.
Sonia.
Sonia.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Harun, for taking us through this and for answering my question previously. But I have a follow-up to the question. You said in terms of membership, we get to have some voting rights. I'm wondering whether this voting is tied to maybe whether you've invested in ADA or something, because I know that the last round of Catalyst, people could not vote unless they had invested in ADA. So I just wanted to know if that is the case still, just by being a member, and if that, how much ADA someone would require. Thank you.
Well, for Catalyst, I know, like, in specific, I know registration requires a minimum of 25 ADA in order for you to be able to vote. Maybe Dan or Bernard, you have you can tell us more about governance voting.
Yes, for Intersect, once you have your membership at the $10 for individual, you don't need to pay anything else. You don't need to hold any ADA amount. You'll be participating as a member. Yeah. No need to have to hold any extra amount of ADA.
And also for clarity, the 25 ADA is not deducted. It's just like required to be in your wallet. Yes, Bernard.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks, Harun, for this beautiful presentation. But there is a part of the question that was asked about
yes.
How do I quickly get started and move quickly within Cardano from another blockchain. Yes, I
Yes.
got also another developer from Japan contacted me requesting something similar, like a freelance where can also survive using it. But in Cardano, we have got different companies, different communities. We have got Intersect, we have got Catalyst. On the GitHub there, I am a member of more than 15 to 50 different GitHub, different companies, including IoT. My suggestion is look at what you are good at very well. We are good at Rust, like this person from Japan is a Rust developer. So I told him the best I can do for you is to connect you with the Rust team. They've got fantastic infrastructure. And then I think you will pick up and feel very well there. Even when you come on the Catalyst, you're applying on the Catalyst, but at least you have got the Cardano community to back you up, and you have contributed on the Cardano infrastructure on the very language you are good at. So I think with some time to come, they will, Harun, you will help them with the Cardano Cube, where they can see some of these different companies. You just become afraid, look at for their Discord, join the Discord, go in, go to the general, request and tell them your CV and what you can contribute. And also show them what you have contributed in the other blockchains. So I think this will help you and all others who want to get on Cardano very quickly. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Bernard. Very, very concise and articulate. Thank you. So you can become an Intersect member for free. You can join the associate, which will allow to join the working groups, town halls, access Intersect's Discord and latest updates from Intersect in your inbox, and contribute to Cardano's open source repositories. As you go higher, the benefits increase, like you get full voting rights at Intersect's annual member meeting, contribute fully in committees and working groups, eligibility to be nominated to the governing board, and you get to apply for grants and early access to Intersect events. So the enterprise for your businesses or schools, all the benefits of previously, early visibility to Cardano technological backlog, accessing larger funding opportunities, access to present at annual members meetings, profile in annual report, and profile in Intersect's website. So guys, if you liked what you heard today, if you'd like to begin the journey, don't shy off registering and also joining our Discord. Yes, Dan?
Yeah, I think there was a question in the chat section. Owen, yeah, he's a crypto and blockchain tech enthusiast, and he was asking if a part of like the question was, could you please mention other utility that the ADA token offer apart from the one you've just mentioned for the governance?
Well, governance is like the bedrock, like the core utility for the ADA token. However, it is used in almost every other transaction or interaction with smart contracts. Link to the Discord channel. Dan, do you have it close by?
So you can't join the Discord Intersect Discord if you are not a member. So you need at least to
be an associate.
Then you'll have access to Discord. You can start with the free membership, and then you'll try to see how it goes, and then you can move to individual by paying the $10 But if you're not a member, you can't access to the Discord channel.
Yeah. Yeah, like as Bernard has mentioned, it's also used for staking, like proof of stake governance. Okay. So guys, I want to share a feedback form with you. So please share your feedback, how you saw the session. If you're interested, so that we can know how to reach out to you and what interests you.
Yeah. And again, I know after the session, people are like, people are not there. And yeah, you just go to the developer experience repo. You just drop an issue there. We pass the most of our time in that repo. So anytime you just drop a question there or anything, suggestion, or even any simple question, we'll be happy to reach out or to respond on it, or to, yeah, feel free. And it's quite easier. You just go to the repo and go to section issues, and you just create a new issue. Can I share my screen so I show quickly how it works?
Yes,
so
sure.
Yeah. I just share my screen.
Also sharing my Twitter handle in case anyone wants to reach, and my LinkedIn.
Hope that you can see my screen. So you just go to this repository here in the Intercept MBO. You can see here there is a tab with issues. You just click there. If you want to participate in contributing, is also okay. But now, if you have any question, you can just come here and create a new issue here. You'll see there are a lot of type of issues, documentation, future, if you want to request for a future. But for now, we just need to show you for blank issues. If you want to request for anything, question, you just click here, and you can just enter a title, like requesting for this, I want to get in touch with someone, or anything. You just drop information here, or explain what you really want. And yeah, we'll be happy. Every day we pass by here, and we'll be happy to get back to you and answer your questions. Thank you.
If that's too complicated, I've shared like my Twitter handle, LinkedIn, and Discord for whichever method you guys feel comfortable reaching out. I'm always here to help. So thanks for joining, guys, and we hope to see you next week. Please fill in the feedback form. We'll be here to answer any questions until the meeting room is empty.
Yeah, and the next session is one of the best session I can say, because the next session will be starting now, setting the environment for developers. Even non-developers will be happy to pass all those links we shared in the quick kickoff. So yeah, feel free to reach out or join the next sessions. Thank you. And if you have any question, we are still here. But if you guys don't have any other questions, we'll be the last to leave the call. So we are still here.
One second, as I give you guys the access to the form. Using these tools, not as straightforward as you think. Share. 1 second.
I can see Ben's question. Sometimes we submit our request or show interest in issues, but we are not assigned to them. Mostly, mostly discuss, like drop a message, a full message, say, I'm interested participating, or I want to like contribute on this task. Is it open? Sometimes there are tasks close to the team. Maybe it's a big task, or I don't know, quite sensible
Please,
task.
1 second.
But
1 second. One
yeah.
second, Dan. Please
Yes.
check if the form is accessible now. Go on.
Okay.
Sorry.
So again, Ben, if you are trying to contribute, if you've tried to like show an interest, but there was no feedback, feel free again to reach out in our develop experience repo. We'll be happy to direct you or to help you. Okay. One more question in the chat. Okay, I participated in the Binance Academy through Cardano, the most okay. Also joined the Cardano Academy after.
Yeah, there's much more depending on where you want to focus on. Like if you focus, like if you know the basics and you want like to focus into programming, I would follow the path I had suggested earlier of picking like a particular programming language and starting to learn more about it. I don't know if that answers your question, Daniel. Wilson Mugendi.
Yeah, my question is asking if do you have any kind of a WhatsApp group or Telegram community, something of sort.
You're not on Discord? Okay. I can share with you. We have a local blockchain group, not for Intersect, but then we have a Cardano builders group where we'll probably be posting most of our things. See if I can.
Harun, maybe we'll talk about it, about the
Okay.
Telegram channel. I think Tex mentioned it last time, but
Okay.
it was not that clear. But we'll try to see if we can create a Discord, Telegram. Mostly, we want people to be in Discord, in Intersect Discord. But now we can see if we can have a Discord, Telegram channel as well. But right now, maybe not yet. I don't know if you've just shared the WhatsApp group.
No, I haven't shared it.
Okay.
So I think the best for now is the best way to keep in touch is well, Discord is usually okay. Let me just share the. Let me see if I can find this link. Links. Intersect. No.
By the way, we'll update you guys in the upcoming sessions.
Yes, or kindly just like fill in the feedback form so that we can get your email address and share this the resources here. There are a lot of Rust opportunities, on chain, even off chain. So feel at home, Daniel.
Yeah, and again, you don't really need to be a developer, like developer to join Intersect. As Harun mentioned, you can participate in many other opportunities.
Yeah. Any more questions?
Yeah, we are at the end of the call. We are just here because we'll be the last. We want to hear to see the last person during the call before we leave the call as well.
Yeah, we are here we can answer any questions. Don't think any question is too complicated or too easy. We are here to learn and grow together. No questions. So we'll give it 5 more minutes. If there are no questions, we will end the call. Please fill in the feedback form. We really want to hear what your thoughts are so that we can make this experience much better next time. Yes, Sammy.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Thank you for the presentation. But I apologize, I was a little late due to the poor network here in DRC. Anyways, I have a question. When
Yes.
I asked the question to know how to become a member of the Discord channel, you said that we need to be a member So
Yes. Yes.
I wanna know if there are some requirements to be a member.
Here it is. There is a free tier. So the associate membership cost is free. So what you will get with this, you will be able to join Intersect working groups. You'll be able to join Intersect town halls, access to the Intersect's Discord, latest updates from Intersect in your inbox, and contribute to Cardano's open source repositories. If you want to more access, you can join the individual member. It costs $10 or 10 ADA. You get all these benefits plus full voting rights at Intersect's annual member meeting. Contribute fully in committees and working groups. You have eligibility to be nominated to the governing board. You can apply for grants and you get early access to Intersect events. So the enterprise is mostly for businesses. You get all these benefits plus early visibility of Cardano technical backlog, accessing larger funding opportunities, and access to present at annual members meetings, your profile in the annual report, and profile on the Intersect's website. Has that answered your question, Sammy?
Yeah, it's okay. Thank you.
Most welcome. Don't hesitate to join.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Wilson, Adoma, Akech.
Oh you're checking everyone in the call. So
Yeah,
maybe
have to make sure
2 minutes we'll
everyone is
just end
okay.
the call.
Yeah, ending in 1 minute if there are no more questions. Let's see.
Okay, it's just a suggestion.
Yes.
The links that you've shared on the chat, there are several of them. And on my side, I was kind of trying to save them somewhere. Is there a way you can share the links on the group?
The best way would be if you fill in the feedback form. We will have all your emails, and then we can wrap them all nicely for you guys.
Okay.
Alternatively, there is the
Mhm.
Git. The most important one is the developer experience repository that Dan had shared. It has
Okay.
like onboarding, including this session as well.
Mhm.
Yes.
You'll be finding most of links there. All we shared here, except the form Heron just shared here, but all other links are there. I'll share again the link here. Yes.
Yes, that's now the getting started one. The one I was showing you guys, the one I was reading from, I will be updating it by tomorrow, so it should be there. So guys, thank you so much for joining. We really enjoy having you guys here. We hope that we will see you next week but one. This is a bi-weekly meeting. Yes, before we go, Mary.
Yes. Thank you again. Regarding the non-technical aspect,
Mhm.
from my previous question,
Mhm.
you mentioned that you have to be consistent and ready to learn.
Yes.
Yes. And from the group, I'm in the group and I'm an associate member. But
Okay. Have you joined the Discord group?
yes,
Mhm.
the activities going on there, I don't know. Do you have days that maybe you have meetings concerning these things for non-technical people, or I don't know how it's done, so that maybe one can follow up and keep in touch to
Okay, let
learn
me
and then
see.
grow?
There is the okay. Dan, go ahead.
Yeah. You just go on. Go. Okay.
So, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, I wanted just to tell you one thing. In the Discord of Intersect, there are a lot of like channels, a lot of. So what I can suggest is first of all, to just follow the channel which are which how can I say? You just choose channels that talks to you like a lot. Like if you want to follow marketing channels, you just follow those channels. Don't go to the technical channels like developer advocate, developers update, because you can't find more information from there. If you just follow those marketings and maybe announcements, it will help you to understand and get more information on when exactly you'll maybe have a call or opportunity calls. And from there, now you can be checking, okay, from here, I can participate in this call, I can participate in that call. I think that my advice, except that maybe reading a lot of documentation. The documentation is not only for developers. For Intersect, documentation is not only for technical one. You'll be finding even grant there, because once you are part of Intersect, you can be applying on grants, not Project Catalyst one, but from Intersect. So from there, from the documentation, you'll be having more information. So don't worry, go just to the Intersect documentation. You can follow the link I've just shared for the kickoff page. You'll be finding all documentation from Intersect, and there you maybe choose only non-technical one where they are talking about marketing, grant, opportunities, and yeah. From there, you can start from there. I think. I don't know if Harun, you have anything to add on top on that.
No. That's actually pretty good. Yeah. I just wanted to ask Mary, like, what what are you thinking? What are you feeling like? Where are you feeling like you would fit? Or what are you looking to
Yes,
explore?
that's with the marketing. And my eyes are always fixed around the creating content, marketing, those stuff. But
Oh, so
I've seen that there's less activities. When I go there, like
growth and
maybe,
marketing.
yes.
Growth and marketing. There's growth marketing committee. They posted last October 3rd. Growth and marketing working groups. Cardano marketing working groups. Okay, can you click on GMC working groups? So the working group sessions are usually sessions such as this. So the idea is, if you once you join, you can go to the events tab up there, and you can see the different types of working group sessions, or you can go to that marketing growth and marketing working group session. I'm clicking on it. I've seen that they had like enterprise adoption working group. That they were speaking, and then there's the Cardano marketing working group. You can just ask a question in any of those to find out when the meetings usually are. And from this, I can see there was another meeting on the 28th of last month. That was the last meeting. Once you click on the Cardano marketing working group, can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. I hope we've been
Thank
of
you,
help.
guys. Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you
guys.
very much.
See you later. If there's any last questions, giving it one more minute and then I close. For anyone who has any pending questions.
Yes, apologies. I just got disconnected. Yes, I'm seeing what you are saying.
Okay. Yeah, just feel free to go and ask any question there.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem. So closing shortly. Thanks for joining, guys, and goodbye.
Bye-bye.